Alright, just tweeted it out. 30 minutes. Play the game a little bit. Not gonna lie. Just woke up. Volume's good. Let's do this. Alright. Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning to everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna play like 30 minutes of solos. 30 minutes of the journey solos. Like, I hopped offline last night and played some more solos. And, I'm actually 1 star away from getting, what is it? A Journey Master. That's what it is. That's what it is. Just drawing a blank there. Listen, I'm tired. I was up all night. Well, all morning, too. And then, in an hour, I'm gonna play Red Dead all day, so. Let me go down to 81. I'm trying to get some training. I'm trying to get some training so that I could power up my Darius Slay. Bran. Guess it really doesn't matter. Got to play a solo, be topped off at 100 again. Binder. Lewis, come on. Oh yeah, I powered up JJ last night. I should probably show that off too. Yeah, I have the card. Alright. I am working on Darius's that version of Darius off screen. Probably because it takes just about forever. Put that on. I have not equipped any of those. More kits, oh yeah, you need that shutdown. I tweeted out something earlier today, well, this morning, about you gotta play 15. Like, here's the thing, you have to play. Oh my god, this is terrible. Where are they? Theme builders. You have to play 15. Well, yeah, 15 of these things, and if you look, they get longer each. Oh my god, they get longer. This is the stupidest thing. Like, why? You have to play. You have to try and get 10 players though. You have to try, like, you want to try and get 10 players, but they have you here playing 15 games, full games with side stuff. Like, this is terrible. Like, if you don't know, like, well, you probably got the if you do have the game, you do know. But if you do get it, you get an elite player from a team of your choosing, and this could be beneficial. Too bad you won't get him until like what, December? I mean, that's assuming you play this like every day. Like every day you knock a team builder out. Like then you can have like what? You can have it done within a. Ugh, that's just stupid. Anyways, let's get to the journeys. As you can see, I only need 1 star. And second quarter, and the bonus is kick a 40 plus field goal. All right. Oh shoot, I didn't I didn't put him back in the lineup. I want to get Quan Short, then Snacks Harrison, or vice versa, or right outside linebacker. Come on, there's going to be a Lawrence Taylor out. I spend money to go get training for the power ups, but I don't do it for like I don't do it for him, which is stupid. All right, let's go get our journey master. Hmm. Yeah, Darius Slay because of the speed. Kick a field goal. Let's get it. Yeah, 30 minutes. Hop off. Rest. Make sure she's okay. And eat because it's gonna be a long stream.
All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Oh,
yeah, late in the 4th quarter
they
here,
slowed him down so they could do that.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Lions are a 2-point conversion away from tying this game. They'll try and run it in. But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense. And they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. And the failure to convert and tie the game, now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
10 more there and another first down.
That
2
was
minutes
first?
remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. A run for Nick Chubb. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
This was boxing. You think maybe they would have thought about stopping this one because this defense has been bruised, it's been battered, but this is why they keep the fight going, right? They just got done with a really nice play.
Oh,
they still
no.
got a little bit left, don't they?
Haven't had many plays
I
that they
literally
can
got
clip, put in the
sucked
film
into
room and
a
smile
block.
about, but hey, there's one.
Clip and save.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away.
Okay,
That'll be a
nobody blocked.
41-yard
Cool.
punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Mayfield and the offense now. Down by 2, a little over a minute to go. Needing at least 40 yards, you'd have to think, to have a shot. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
There isn't.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Leave me alone. I
Mayfield
just
off the
woke
play
up.
fake. He's going to let it fly.
And
that is incomplete.
of course it doesn't come
Showed
down
off
with
the
it
arm strength
because
there,
reasons.
but to no avail. Second down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Play fake. Mayfield. And he can't get a throw
Yeah,
off.
because
He's
he has the
taken
slowest
down.
wind-up
What a huge
on
play at
God's
this point
earth.
in the game. The Lions on third down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be third and forever. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Detroit. 53 yards.
Oh my, and
Too bad.
Start
Can't win
over.
them all, though. Come back, try again. Thanks for playing the Madden Ultimate
listen,
Team.
I just woke up.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be incomplete. Physical
Don't
play on the
know
football
how
there. and it's
outside
second down.
linebackers keep up.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment,
the-
but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way
You
because
just
of the
don't.
presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Thank you.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Lions are a 2-point conversion away from tying this game.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Now Mayfield. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Let's just
I
go
like how they worked
blitz.
the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
They go play action. Mayfield. And
What?
nearly
I'm right in
picked
front of
off
him.
there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down. Caught left side, it's Beckham. A gain of 6 there on first.
I'm
And forget about
legitimately
the run to set up the pass.
so
They're
dumb.
just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield.
And again, they don't
And
give me
it's
my
gonna be
pick.
Incomplete.
And
Antonio
again,
Callaway, the
they
intended
don't
receiver.
give me my
And that
pick.
takes us from second to third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a
What is the
touchdown
point
on
of
the
you
first
going
drive.
out
How about how they're
there if you're
responding,
not
coming
going to
back?
actually
That's a
play
big
it?
third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
He's got Njoku over the middle. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Thank God.
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball...
This is caught inside the 15. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Now a handoff to Miller. He's going to lose 19 on the play, and that'll make it second and goal.
That makes no sense. You've got to understand your situations. You're in a goal-to-go situation, and instead you're dancing around, and instead of staying at least where you were, you end up losing yards for your team.
Game.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Lions are going to win this game. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time.
Return. Let's go get... Oh, yeah, there he is, right there. Let's go get him. Back up to 100K. Look at him. Ain't he pretty? The only problem I have with him is where am I going to fit him in this lineup? Right now, he can't take my number 1. Actually, who is my slot? Is it Hollywood? Yeah, it's Hollywood. Could you imagine if Michael Thomas had Hollywood speed with all his catching attributes? Alright, so you'll be sitting at that number 1 spot. I mean that number 3 spot for a while because I like my fast guys. If actually, you'll probably be sitting in my number 2 spot when it's all said and done. All right, let's get back to these journeys. Score touchdown bonus, pass of 40 plus yards.
All right, the challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's Solo Challenge, Madden Ultimate Team.
Why can't solos all be just
And here
simple?
are the Lions now as they get set on 1st and 10.
Pass for a touchdown. Bonus for 40 yards.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Nikel Roby-Coleman there defensively.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
They take
didn't
a
count
shot
it.
downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver.
And he takes this one in for a
Speed
Lions
kills,
touchdown.
remember that.
Nice job.
Speed
Congratulations
kills.
defeating the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
Woo. Okay, so that one's gonna be a little tough. Force an interception. Oh, this may. I don't even know. Go into man-to-man. Yeah, it was working last night. Tested Darius Slay a couple times.
All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's Solo Challenge. Madden Ultimate Team. Go earn your keep.
Oh, what?
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. If you're thinking of a comeback here, you go to 2016. That's when Stafford had an NFL record 8 fourth-quarter comebacks. But last year, despite playing all 16 games, he had 0. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
There's small
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are an extra
good thing
point
about this
away
is I
from
gotta
tying
win
this
the
thing
game.
up.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
Just drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over.
Golden
So
Lions.
signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to loft one. And that's caught inside the 30. 39 yards there. A big one. I don't think the coverage was the problem. The coverage was pretty good.
The coverage was excellent, but what quarterbacks love to do, if they see the head of the defender away from the line of
pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down.
Yo, what is that? That's like the dumbest celebration. Like,
well-timed effort by
he
Darius
runs
Slay,
around in a
sack on the
circle
corner
on
blitz.
all
I
fours.
think
It
normally
looks
we would talk
so
about this
stupid.
more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it
I
in
need
this case.
I need
He's a stat
answers.
sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go
Would you
for it.
believe me
One of the bigger
if
plays
I
in the game
told you
thus
I
far.
didn't
The crowd
throw it
getting
to him?
into it as we come up on a big third down. Mayfield. And that's complete to Cooks. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to
Yeah, you
convert
wanna
on
waste
third down, and
clock.
that sets up a 1st and goal. A
You
field
wanna
goal
waste
could
clock
get
so
them the
they
lead,
can be
but
on
it might
pressure.
not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Lamar Miller, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
So Stafford and the Lions now down 21-14. A minute 52 to play. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Come on.
Back to throw.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Kerryon Johnson, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
And they didn't let me get my speed so they can give him an animation.
Just off just by a bit. Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And, hey, look at that. Forced into another animation.
And incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. But it's going to be 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guy... And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. J.J. Watt in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
He'll look to throw. And no,
And he
it's
throws an
incomplete.
inaccurate pass.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Though certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh,
now,
my.
meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over, so a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
That one good for
He didn't throw it. He
26
threw
and
an
a first
out
down,
route
and they'll bring him down
instead of
at
going for the end zone.
13-yard line. And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate
He
Team.
threw an out route instead of going for the
And the
end
offense
zone.
readies for a 1st down and 10. Stafford on 1st down. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out now come the Lions. Mayfield on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be caught
again,
at the 30.
somehow, some magical way, outside linebacker with less speed.
Both players had a shot at getting the football there. It just seemed like he wanted it more.
And runs him
able to
down.
react a little bit quicker because he understood what the route was. He understood the timing of when the quarterback might throw the...
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
How about that touchdown, partner? If you blinked, you probably missed it. I looked away for just a second, and they were in the end zone.
Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
He just simply bends the knee.
So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice
Jalen
royal
Smith,
box
why are
watching
you
this
here?
type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back
literally,
and forth,
why are
it's
you
going to come
here?
down to who can get a stop.
Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Oh my,
Touchdown,
wow.
Detroit. Marvin Jones.
This game is already showing me that it's broken.
And the Lions are an extra point away from
Let me get this
tying
straight.
thing up.
An outside linebacker can
partner,
hawk a
let's go to
man
cliche
down
time.
with
We're all
86
back to
speed,
even after
but
that
my
score
corners
tied the
can't
game.
chase a man down that
Extra
just
point
literally
good by
broke a
Prater,
court.
and we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. He's going to loft one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20.
Surprised he
And
literally
takes
didn't
this
stay
one
stride for
in
stride
for a
with me.
Lions touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have taken the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now it's Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah, the man DeForest Buckner came in with an insta block shit.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Back to throw, Stafford. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
Oh, come on!
Down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete.
He's right there in front of him.
On 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And Detroit getting set to go now. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going.
Should have been able to grab the pick.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And they still
Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Throw it.
And a big loss here as he's taken
I
down.
hate you, Matt Stafford.
Demario Davis. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Matt, have I told you how much I hate you?
Didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the 1st down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully.
Darius, I love you. I absolutely love you. Marry me, please.
Set up shop at the 27-yard line. Both defenses have
if I haven't said it before, I'm going to say it again. Go out there, go get yourself a Darius Slay, and be happy with life.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play.
Anyways, guys, that's going to be my 30 minutes. Told you it was going to be like a 30-minute live stream. Nothing too big, nothing too crazy.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Alert! 3 down. 87's mine. I got 87.
So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. See you next time.
Alright, guys. Thanks for... well, nobody showed up. Come on. It was 30 minutes. I'm really nobody, and that's it. But I will be doing a really long stream around 1 o'clock, so that's an hour. Alright. Peace.